How do you judge your success as a photographer? How do you know if a photo shoot has been worthwhile, has been successful? The way you do it is that you have the results in your head before you actually begin the shoot. Now that sounds a bit weird, but that's the way to do it. Picture the final result that you want from your photo shoot so you can work out how to get there. In a previous video, I've mentioned this. Find out what your client wants as a final result before you actually go out and do the photo shoot. If the photo shoot's for yourself, find out what you want as a final result, and that way you can work out how to get there. So there's a number of ways you can do this. If you're working for a client or you're working for a customer, you can ask them to give you example images. You can put together a mood board if you want. I'm not big on mood boards, but you can do that. The more you can find out about what your client has in their head, the better your final results are going to be, because you can work out to get exactly what they're after. So many photographers get out there and shoot what they want to, or shoot what they think the client wants, without any idea of exactly what that is. When you're shooting weddings, every bride and groom has a different idea of what they want as a final result with their wedding. Some people like artistic images, some people like traditional styles, some people like a bit more avant-garde, a little bit strange stuff. So if you don't find this out beforehand, you can have a very disappointed bride and groom or a disappointed client. If you produce the images that your client's looking for, then you're going to be so much more successful in so many different ways. You're going to have a happy client. He's going to show those images to more people. More people are going to be impressed because more people will see the photographs. He's going to be willing to pay you more for this shoot and maybe some more shoots in the future. So it's in your best interest to get those results exactly the way that he wants or she wants. As I said before, if the client is you, if you're shooting these shots for your portfolio, work out the final results that you want so that you know how to get there. You're going to have the right equipment. You're going to be there at the right time of day. You're going to have the right model, or you're going to have the right props to shoot the shots that you really want. You may exceed those expectations. That's great. You may not come up to the expectations, but you're going to get closer than if you had no idea about what you're looking to do. If you know what you're after, then you can at least get close to what you're looking for. And this was one of the pillars of my photography business when I started. Find out what the client wants before you actually do the shoot. Okay? I know I'm repeating myself, but it's a simple thing. Just do it. It's going to make your images so much better. Your clients are going to be happier. You're going to make more money, or you're going to have a better portfolio. Now, sometimes getting inside your client's head is not an easy thing to do. I do it in a number of ways. The first one is that I ask them to describe the sort of images that they're looking for. They can send me images from the internet. They can send me images from websites. They can send me images. They can send me example images of what they're looking for. That helps a great deal. And I can print them out and keep them with me on the day, or have them on my phone so that I can constantly refer to them. I can show them examples of past work that I've done and say, is this what you're looking for, or is it something a little bit different to this? That helps them to describe to me, because they really want to let me know what they're looking for. They often just don't have the facilities to be able to do it. As I said, I don't usually use mood boards, but mood boards are a great way to do it for photographers who like that sort of thing. It's getting inside your client's head. It's discussing the possibilities with them. And it's coming up with the final result before you actually do the shoot. This is going to make life so much easier for you as well. You're not second guessing. You're not trying to make something out of something that's not there. You can plan your location. You can plan your lighting. You can plan the time of day. You can plan all of those sort of things to get that result that you know that you're looking for. All of this makes you more efficient on the day. It makes you appear more professional as well, because you've got a goal, you've got something to aim for. It impresses your client when you're confident and you know what you're doing. One last point that I always tell my students: once you've got the shots in the can and you're happy with the results that you've got, go and do something weird. Go and do something different. Go and do something a bit more artistic, maybe something with a bit of motion blur, something more close-up, something with a bit of unusual lighting. If you don't extend yourself every time you do a shoot, you won't build your repertoire. You won't get better. If you end up with the same results all the time, pack up and go home, that's an opportunity missed. So even with weddings, once I've got all of the shots in the can and I know my clients are going to be happy, I'll do some strange things. Some running shots, some jumping shots, some lying on the ground, anything that you can think of that's going to make a different result. It may turn out spectacular. It may not turn out at all. That doesn't matter because you've got those other shots in the can. And it's going to build your repertoire, build your confidence, build your skills as a photographer because you tried those weird things.